Kanu, the mighty tiger, had always known the jungle as his home. He was born into a world where strength ruled, where the roars of lions echoed, and where the whispers of the wind carried secrets of survival. But from a young age, Kanu was different. He was not like the other tigers who ran wild through the dense jungle, leaping over rivers and hunting with sharp precision. Instead, Kanu grew up inside a cage. The cage was built of iron bars, strong and unyielding. Humans had captured him when he was just a cub, taken from his mother before he could even understand the laws of the wild. For years, Kanu lived behind those bars, staring out at a world he could not touch. He listened to the birds singing in the trees and watched the other animals roam freely, but he never knew what it felt like to run, to chase, or to live without limits. The humans fed him daily, ensuring he never starved. They admired his golden fur, marveled at his powerful muscles, but to them, he was just an attraction, a beast to be observed, not one to be free. Over time, Kanu forgot the instincts of a tiger. He forgot the feeling of grass beneath his paws and the thrill of the hunt. He became comfortable in his prison. The cage was all he knew. But deep inside him, something still stirred, a fire that would not die. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, an old eagle named Zuberi perched near Kanu's cage. Zuberi had seen many seasons, had traveled across the vast jungle, and had watched the lives of countless creatures unfold. "Why do you sit there so quietly, young tiger?" Zuberi asked, tilting his head. Kanu sighed. "Because this is my life. This cage is my home. There is nothing else for me." The eagle chuckled, his old eyes filled with wisdom. "You are a tiger, Kanu, born to rule the jungle, not to sit behind bars. Why do you accept this?" "Because I have no choice," Kanu replied. "The bars are too strong. I am too weak." Zuberi shook his head. "The greatest cages are not built with iron, but with the mind. If you believe you are trapped, then you will never escape. But if you remember who you are, the world beyond these bars is yours to take." Kanu listened but could not understand. He had been behind bars for so long that the idea of freedom felt like a dream. But that night, as he lay on the cold floor of his cage, Zuberi's words echoed in his mind. Days passed, and Kanu began to notice things he had ignored before. He saw the way the wind moved through the leaves, the way the sky stretched endlessly above him. He watched the other animals in the distance, living without chains, without limits. And slowly, something inside him awakened. One fateful night, a storm rolled over the jungle. The winds howled, the rain poured, and the sky was torn apart by flashes of lightning. Kanu paced his cage restlessly, his heart beating faster than ever before. The storm raged on, and with a loud crash, a nearby tree was struck by lightning. It fell against the side of Kanu's cage, bending the iron bars just enough to create a gap. For a moment, Kanu froze. He stared at the opening, his mind racing. Could he really escape? Could he truly be free? Doubt crept into his thoughts. What if he failed? What if the jungle was too dangerous? What if he was too weak? Then he remembered Zuberi's words. With a deep breath, Kanu summoned the strength he had long forgotten. He crouched low, muscles tensed, and with a mighty leap, he burst through the broken bars, landing on the wet grass outside his cage. For the first time in his life, He was free. The jungle was vast and wild. It was nothing like the small space he had lived in for years. Every sound was louder, every scent stronger, every movement sharper. At first, he hesitated, but then instinct took over. He ran. He ran through the trees, feeling the earth beneath his paws, feeling the wind against his face. He ran until his legs burned, until his heart pounded with exhilaration. He was no longer a caged tiger. He was Kanu, the mighty, the free. But freedom was not easy. Kanu soon realized that he had never hunted before, had never fought for his survival. The jungle was not kind to the weak. Days passed, and he struggled. Hunger gnawed at him, and for a moment he thought of returning to the humans, to the cage where food was given without effort. Then, one evening, he saw a young deer drinking by the river. Something awakened inside him, a memory buried deep within his blood. He crouched low, his body moving with silent precision. He waited, patient and still. Then, with a burst of power, he pounced. The hunt was over in seconds. He had done it. He had reclaimed what was his. From that day forward, Kanu embraced his true nature. He learned to survive, to thrive, to rule. He was no longer a tiger trapped by fear, but a king of the jungle. He had broken free from the limits placed upon him, not just by the cage, but by his own mind. And so, Kanu's story became a lesson to all. Just as he had once believed he was powerless, many of us build cages in our own minds. We tell ourselves we are not strong enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. We let fear keep us from chasing our dreams, from stepping into the unknown. But the truth is, the only thing holding us back is ourselves. The bars we see are often just illusions. Like Kanu, we must find the courage to break free, to embrace our true potential, and to run toward the life we were meant to live. Because in the end, we were never meant to be caged. We were meant to be free. Hope you are inspired by Kanu's story. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe to this channel to bring you more of this. Please like the video and share. Thanks for watching. See you soon.